You are now listening to Kōrero, from the EC to the GC with Wizzy and JT.
Ai, kia ora nui te iwi, nau mai hara mai koutou ki tēnei, hōtako nā parakuhi I rungi tēnei reurarangi tuatahi o Aotearoa, Turanga FM. I tēnei wā, ko tai mai te wā mo ngā putu kororo, mai Jace T mai te GC, kia hau mai te EC. So we're going to the GC and saying good morning to Mr. Jace. Te whiwirangi, tēnā koe bro.
Kia ora anō, e ho.
E te pēhe koe tēnei ata.
Kei te pai. Kia koe?
Ka pai, brother. So what's the weather and the temperature like there at the moment in the GC?
Yeah, given that it's only a little bit after 6 o'clock, it's a little bit chilly. It's currently 11. It's a little bit cloudy. They say it's cloudy, but I'm looking at the window as we speak, and it's I can't see any clouds. And we're expecting a high of around 24. So it'll be a lovely day later on once everyone's up and about.
Oh, okay. So we've got a bit of cloudy weather here. However, the sun's trying to peek through, so hopefully we can make it better anyway. So anyway, I'll let you kick off this morning. So what's happening in the GC?
Well, just recently, the Koi Boys, who were part of the show The Voice here in Australia, and I believe it has seen in New Zealand. Now, they've signed a record deal with Universal Records. Now, the first act that did not make the top 10 to sign such a deal. So it's with Universal Records. I don't know if you follow the show, Walter, but they auditioned with a classic song, you know the one?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, no. Blah, blah, blah. Obviously, I haven't got the voice to go with it, but so up to the boys there, Kevin Kepper, Danny Fi-Fi, and Naz Natai. So they should be releasing an album very shortly, a mixture of covers and original. So it should be on the shelves shortly, so keep an eye out for that one, brother.
No, I mean, that was a good song too.
Oh, great song.
Your dream. It's a good song. Anyway, the Koi Boys.
You're all over it.
Yeah, I'm all over it, man. I like the Koi Boys. Hey, and I heard that they got a contract with Universal Music.
Yeah, that's correct. Yep. So they've, I think they're starting recording shortly. They based themselves out of the bar down in Broadbeach here on the coast, called the Koi Bar. Now, a very good place to go for a meal and a drink on a Sunday and listen to the sweet, soulful tunes of these three lads from home. And very, very popular, as I say. Good menu and a great vibe down there at the Koi Bar.
Oh, sounds interesting. We'll have to go there one day. Okay, so what else has been happening over there on the GC?
I spoke to Willie James. You remember when we first spoke 4 weeks ago, I think it is now. I mentioned the Gisborne Day, the annual day they have here, which brings people obviously from Gisborne and the surrounding areas together. It's a really, really great day. It's a good day of catching up with people who you didn't even realise were here. You walk around the corner and get there. Oh, what are you doing here? Sort of, how we speak over there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a great day, good, awesome food, and it's all put together, as I said, by the man who MCs the day and runs it very, very smoothly, Willie T. James. So I had a quick chat to Willie yesterday, and it's been set down for Sunday, March the 19th. And so if you're planning on holidaying over to this part of the world, look in sort of around those dates. Sunday, March 19th, the annual Gisborne Day, it's a cracker. And just a tip, if you're planning on travelling, when you're booking flights, there's two options. You can either fly into the Gold Coast Airport, which is down here at Coolangatta, or into Brisbane Airport. They're both much of a muchness in terms of distance from the coast. So just check whichever one's the cheapest and come over.
Can't buy. Now, you've been to a few of those Gisborne days over there, and what's the atmosphere like? As in, are they all Gisborneites, or are they all some Australians turn up, or?
Yeah, I think I've dragged a couple of my Aussie mates along. I haven't been to the last three, and I'm a bit embarrassed to say because my previous employment was overseas and I was away. But and I'm actually not going to make the next one either because I'll be in Bali for my daughter's 21st. But I'll certainly try and talk it up for Willie and the crew that organise it. And the atmosphere is really good, bro. It's like being at home, Like I said earlier, it's you see faces that you hadn't seen for a while or that you didn't realise were living here, and have a bit of a catch up, have a good feed. which is always one of the top priorities. There's always some good bands. The Hunt Brothers, who a lot of people out there listening will know who they are. Jade, Kane, and all their brothers. There's also a kapahaka group over here called Turanga Ake. They are always get a gig on the stage. Very polished and professional. Deirdre Nepe, Tracy Maynard, a couple of names that are involved with that rōpū.
Oh, Kapai Bray. So yeah, so March the 19th, people. That's next year, 2017. Kapai. Okay. So now the big one, the All Blacks. All Blacks game. Tell us a bit about that.
As with most things,
did you go?
Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing. No, I was down in Sydney, bro. So I watched a little bit of it on television. Lois said, my wife Lois had pre-organised us a dinner, so I sort of was keeping an eye on my phone and watching not only that but also the Warriors, because I'm a big league fan, as you might know. So yeah, very embarrassing for the Wallabies and Alex Cheika, their coach, and the whole rugby fraternity over here. But you know, good on the All Blacks. It just goes to show how professional, how polished they are. And also a big shout out to Kane Haynes, who made his debut. Now, I went to Te Aute College with Kane's father, Tony, and his uncle, Karaitiana, and they've got connections to Whangarā. So there's another one we can claim, brother.
Yeah, Lega. Too much, yeah. Hey, you got anything else?
Yeah, I did some research because you caught me on the hop last week in regards to if there was a female mayor, what we call the male, or her husband.
Yes, that was just a question. Yeah. Oh, okay. So do research.
So I've done some digging around, and I couldn't find a definitive answer, but the best I could come up with was the husband is called the mayor's consort. So there you go.
Ah, the mayor's consort. Well, you're very, very clever. So there we go. The question I had put to Jason last week was, if a female becomes mayor, what is the husband called? Because when a man's mayor, his wife becomes the mayoress. And so there we go. So the husband's consort.
Yeah, the mayor's consort. And speaking of mayors, I can an early birthday shout out to Uncle Meng Foon, who's turning 57 next Saturday. So, whānau kia koe, Meng.
Oh, you're getting early. You're getting in early for his birthday, mate. So his birthday's going to be next Saturday. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll have to remind us again next Monday, and to wish him a happy birthday. Okay, nothing really too spectacular here, except for the Koroneihana that's been held here in Aotearoa. Lots of groups have been attending the Koroneihana, 10 years since his reign, when he was crowned king. So a lot of people have been attending that over the last week or so. Just seeing all the bits and pieces on Facebook. Have you seen any of it on Facebook at all?
Yeah, little bits. And actually, I got a phone call from my grandmother, Eritana, yesterday. I think she was heading home from the from the Koroneihana, and it's hard to believe actually that 10 years have gone since his mother Te Atarangi passed. It seems like we must be having fun, Walter, because 10 years has just gone like a blink of the eye.
That's right, mate. And look at that. And just around the corner, your daughter's going to be 21. My goodness. I remember when she was very young. So,
the whole experience of my life.
Yes. So, no wonder you're doing a lot of work overseas to pay for the 21st. Now, getting to the last day of the Olympics. You've been following the Olympics?
Yes, certainly since we last spoke, because I like the athletic events, and it's just great to see the Bolt man, Usain Bolt, get up and do the triple, the 100, 200, and the 4x100 gold medals in 3 successive Olympic Games. So that's a great effort. And I actually went to his hometown in Jamaica in 2012, and there's a statue of him, and you can do the old Bolt man pose.
Oh, yes. Yep. I've seen him doing that and a few other people doing that too as well.
And also New Zealand sort of pulled the whip out in the last few days, I think, and got some good medals there. Lisa Carrington in particular springs to mind. Her efforts are phenomenal and almost superhuman. So good on her.
Yeah. I mean, the men's rowing, the sailing. Lydia Ko got a silver in the golf. What's the girl? She did the pole vaulting. I think she got silver.
Yep.
And in the pole vaulting. Our guy on the mountain bike, unfortunately, didn't he pulled out due to mechanical problems with his bike, so we didn't get anywhere. I think he got 37 out of 49 or something like that. And the mountain biking. But no, doing right. So, 18 medals all up, pretty good. 4 golds, about 8 silvers, 5 bronze or so. So I think that was pretty good for New Zealand.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good. And
Yeah, more than London, more than Beijing. So yeah, that's pretty. So we could be proud. We should be proud of our country for getting those medals.
Absolutely. We always, bet above our average, and looking forward to Tokyo in 4 years' time.
Awesome stuff. Any last words, Jace, before we go?
Yeah, we sort of chatted off air about next week. I'll try and get down to Dreamworld, which is just down the road. It's not too far, so I could probably walk if I wasn't so lazy. But I'll head down there and try and set up down there, and I'll do the show from outside the gates. Obviously, it's going to be early in the morning our time, so it won't be open. But I'll try and get a few shots of some of the rides and the entranceway. Just one of the big attractions here on the coast for some people that may not have ventured over to these parts. This could be the final tick in the box to get you across.
Yes, awesome stuff. Well, thank you very much, Jace. Look forward to catching with you next Monday.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
Okay, buddy. Thank you very much. See ya. There we go. That's our mate Jace from the GC to the EC every Monday at 8:10.